David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes, based on your hypothesis and mission parameters.
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here! Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. It's the enemy! Find the commander!
Caution. Pull up.
Strutter 1, missile launched. Target eliminated.
Enemy aircraft flying low above the harbor. Whoa, it's a ruckus down there. Status report, anyone? There's no capable.
Strutter 1, missile away. Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs! They think you've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. We'll wipe them out with one hit.
Sir, there's a few of them. We've done damage to the fort and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. Everyone on deck, back to your station. Get the radar up and running.
Half of the anti-air guns destroyed. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great! Keep it up!
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Lost contact with the second platoon. They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left.
If we can get them here, we'll be able to save a lot of bullets from Monty.
Okay. All right. We wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. There we go, Trigger.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Get to attempt to export the strap.
They'll pull the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you get your weapons back.
Why are you really taking so little damage? Drop a bomb line to get something. Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Lieutenant General Shepard, you have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. From up here, you suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our aid. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. You suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots.
Got it.
You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir.
Gotta shoot at it to shut up.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Just shoot! It'll at least keep them at bay, even if we don't hit them!
Strutter 1, locked on target. Fox 3.
Locked on.
One more ship. So we're stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there!
Missile
It's
control.
pneumonia! The order is to abandon ship! Defending Sorbonne is our job! This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed here. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Bryn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, data link the intel received from our recon team. If you have visual on the target, shoot it down. Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go! Strider 1, you're taking fire. Strider 1, missile away.
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Strider 1, locked on target.
We've been hit! From the ship's been torn apart! Target enemy aircraft! Fire!
Forward MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Stay back! You're not equipped for air-to-air! Engaging! Locked on! Have you finished reloading yet?
Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
Sending target information. Commence anti-air fire.
Missile launched.
Target has been destroyed.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail. Strider 1, target acquired.
Returning to base. I'm right about you. You always have aircraft. Three strikes is around. No joke! Strider 1, this is control. Strider 1, this is control. No joke! I have lost control!
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
All fighters exiting at super low altitudes from bearing 015. Alpha reports that 3 strikes is about them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Alpha Squadron, Eagle Squadron, clear to engage.
A recent senior military officer has fled the combat zone.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Time. Don't waste it.
All aircraft, your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Strider 1, missile launched. Strider 1, locked on target.
This one's mine. Target acquired.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet. Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke points from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, I would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Command duty officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks, too. Well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me which you prefer. There's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will ya?
Strider 1, locked on target.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target eliminated.
Enemy dodge. Continuing attack.
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone.
Shaking off enemy lock.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Target eliminated.
Beanie! Vessel, don't let it touch you!
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
That missile came from the enemy aircraft.
Warning. Incoming high-speed projectile. projectile.
Projectile? It's a terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact the UAV's coordinates.
I'm hit!
What?
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it! Salvation! The death of a million is a necessity!
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal...
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is...
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it! You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Motion, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
You won't catch us off guard. Stay sharp.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Target destroyed.
Target hit.
Enemy has a lock.
You've been directly hit by a missile. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Take cover! They're gonna take contact at us!
Bandit down.
Must be that 3 strikes guy Rudy Squadron was talking about.
This one for our brothers in the fleet in range. Bandit shut down.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Target destroyed.
Missile launched.
Say goodbye.
Picture it!
Invading.
Enemy's got a lock!
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. Trigger just sank a battleship.
Battleship Dystonia is crippled! Navigation is disabled!
That ship's heavily armored. How could that be? Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, missile away.
This one's mine.
Target is hit. Target acquired. 3 minutes remaining.
All aircraft, we have not caused sufficient damage to the enemy. We're running out of time.
Shit. You think you can do this, Trigger?
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
This one's a goner. Thanks. I think you had my back, Trigger.
Impact, now.
Back here.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is...
Hostile has a lock.
Missile away. Strider 1, Fox 2. Missile hit. Strider 1, you're taking fire.
Trigger, missile incoming.
Target acquired.
This one's mine. I appreciate that.
Aegis vessel Menace destroyed.
Respond. Menace, please respond.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. 2 minutes remaining. Missile away. Target eliminated.
Taking fire. Fox 2, Fox 2. Knocked out a bandit.
Strider 1, missile away.
Enemy has a lock. Evade.
A recent senior military officer has fled the combat zone.
Enemy has a lock. Target has been destroyed.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Triggers wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. 1 minute remaining. Missile hit. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. Strider 1.
Never felt so cramped in the sky. Fox 2! Fox 2!
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Missile.
30 seconds remaining.
Missile.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Locked on!
Missile away.
Caution. 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 Pull up.
Enemy on your rear!
Well done. We managed to hit the Evolution Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. Su-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. Done.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together. It's in it, Trigger.
Missile.
You idiots, stay focused. Take down 3 strikes. Together. The death blow will be with you, Trigger.
There may only be 1 left. Don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
I can't do this alone. You're not smart. You know that?
No need to feel sorry about it, Trigger.
No, I can't do anything. Not on my own. No!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit.
Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Fire! The girl's gone from crazy to bonkers.
Just kill me, 3 strikes! I'll kill you!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole!
Unidentified aircraft, eject. eject now.
No! No reach is going to heaven. So I'm gonna be on the line again, and I've been waiting for you to get 3 strikes. 3 strikes!
The Bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffets.
Ujian, no! Hey, chill.
Ujian, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes.